Elisha was one of God's most powerful prophets, chosen to continue the mission of Elijah. His story begins when Elijah found him plowing a field. Elisha immediately left everything and followed him, showing total obedience to God. When the time came for Elijah to be taken up into heaven, Elisha asked for a double portion of Elijah's spirit. God honored this request, and from that moment, Elisha became a vessel of extraordinary miracles. One day, the people of Jericho came to Elisha. Their water was bad and causing sickness. Elisha asked for a bowl of salt, threw it into the spring, and declared God's healing. Instantly, the water became pure. This was one of his first signs that God was truly with him. Another time, a widow came crying to Elisha. Her husband had died, leaving behind a debt, and her 2 sons were about to be taken as slaves. Elisha asked her what she had, and she replied, "Only a small jar of oil." He instructed her to borrow as many empty vessels as she could. When she began pouring, the oil kept flowing until every jar was full. She sold the oil, paid her debts, and saved her sons. Through Elisha, God provided more than she imagined. Elisha also helped a Shunammite woman who had shown him great kindness. She had no child, so Elisha prophesied that she would have a son. The prophecy came true. Years later, when the child suddenly died, she rushed to Elisha. He prayed and laid himself over the boy, and God restored the child to life. This miracle showed God's compassion and Elisha's deep faith. In another powerful moment, Elisha's servant panicked when an enemy army surrounded them. But Elisha prayed, "Open his eyes, Lord." Suddenly the servant saw the hills filled with horses and chariots of fire, God's heavenly army protecting them. Elisha then prayed for the enemy to be struck with blindness, led them peacefully into the city, and later returned their sight. Instead of revenge, he showed mercy, and the enemy never attacked again. Elisha's life was filled with miracles, multiplying food, healing Naaman the commander from leprosy, making an iron axe head float, and guiding kings through battles. But through every sign and wonder, Elisha made one thing clear: God's power is real, God cares deeply for his people, and God works through those who trust him completely. His story reminds us that faith, humility, and obedience open the door for God to do the impossible.